Hi everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're talking about an article called Mannequin Mimic. Could you mimic a mannequin? Could you say that 3 times really quickly? Mimic a mannequin, mimic a mannequin. Anyway.
I tried, but I just failed.
You did
Don't
well
make me
enough.
laugh.
You did
Yeah.
well enough. There is no real mystery to this title. It is actually about mimicking mannequins. But why, we may ask? Why would one mimic a mannequin? But let's save that discussion for part 2 as when we get into the article. But for now, let's discuss some warm-up questions. John, have any stores near you, let's say in Seoul, been broken into recently?
I don't think you have to break into stores in Seoul. They just put everything on the outside, and you can just take it and leave. That was one thing that I was shocked at in Korea, was a lot of the goods are displayed outside on not every store, but some stores, especially convenience stores. And you literally could just take and walk away. But no one does. I have never heard of a break-in. I've heard of stabbings. I've heard of assault. I've heard of, there was a car that accidentally drove into a store right in my neighborhood or around where I work, but never a break-in.
Yes, I remember teaching the word burglary once in a class, and nobody knew what that was, and they couldn't even imagine or think of an example of that ever happening. What is burglary?
You mean they go into stores and take things? Yeah.
So perhaps we're going to have to widen the scope a bit, like maybe in America, or anywhere in the world you've ever been, have you ever witnessed a break-in?
The closest I've been is a post, like right after the break-in. So it's America, so you can imagine it was a gas station, and gas stations, they have attached usually like a convenience store type thing. So they were probably robbing either for cash or for whatever's in the convenience store. And the police are like, drive up real quick, come out, and of course, all the guns pointed at the door. Someone was getting ready to like negotiate, and I was what we call rubbernecking, which means driving very slowly and watching what's happening. Guns pointed everywhere, and I'm just like,
It's like free TV show every day.
It's like Cops, but in real life.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
And terrifying.
Yeah. Now it is, but like at the time I was like, should I stop and just watch?
Really? I thought I'd be the other way around. At the time I would be terrified, but later I'd think, oh, well, wasn't that interesting? Anyway, I promise this is a crime article, but it's not that serious. There won't be guns drawn and too much drama, but it is quite a unique crime.
It is.
So I'll give you some time to read the article, or maybe just the summary if you're in a rush, and then we'll come back in part 2 and discuss it together.
Mannequin Mimic. Retail businesses have to deal with people who try all different ways to steal from their stores. One creative criminal in Warsaw, Poland, tried pretending to be a mannequin in the front window of a shop until it closed. After that, he went to the jewelry department to steal things, but was quickly caught by security guards. In the U.S. state of Oklahoma, one store also had an after-hours intruder recently. A homeless man broke into the place and climbed into the roof, where he stole a few hours of sleep and nothing else.